What's up, y'all? I'm back. I know it's been a while, but if you look down or up, I don't know where it is, I think it's down, you see that we flooded again in 2 years. We flooded, the whole town is flooded due to this little tropical storm. Ended up being a small depression. Just stayed over Texas and rained forever. So we flooded again. A lot of houses that went underwater, not completely underwater, a couple of feet. So been super busy with that. But I wanted to get back to what's going on now. Now I'm gonna give my opinion on the new season of Survivor. I'm also going to talk a little bit about the feud that's going on with Jeff Probst and CBS, which is, to me, a little crazy, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. First, I want to get into season 39 of Survivor. My opinions on it. You do not see me talking about it much. When season 40 comes, I'm going to talk about it every episode. I'm going to do a podcast. I mean, that too, podcast, but a YouTube on every episode and what's going on. Now, I was going to do it on this season. I decided not to after watching the first episode. I could not really get into it. Now, not saying that some of you are going to really enjoy it. I just really didn't enjoy it, and I'll tell you why. You have two players that's on the season, Boston Rob and Sandra. You have someone going to them every time they get voted. Every time they get voted to go, or however they plan to do it. Nonetheless, you're going to have a person that goes to Rob and Sandra, and they're supposed to learn things, right? Ultimately, that's what they're told, the people that go there. Oh, we're going to make you a better Survivor player. We're going to make things easier for you. That's what they're putting in their head. Now, what this does is it turns the whole game upside down. You have a new aspect. The game is already hard. Now it's even harder. You have a new aspect into the game, and it's being manipulated by these two legends of the game. And you're there thinking they're there for your good when they're only there for television. They're only there to make good TV, and if they sway you one way or the other, if it's for the good or for the bad, if they're swaying the game, then that's not the game. That's not how it's played. It's supposed to be, outwit, outlast, outplay, right? No. Now we have a new aspect. You have to know if this coach is telling me something that's either going to help me or hurt me. Or if I do what this coach is trying to make me do, trying to sway me in doing. Clearly, Boston Rob was swaying whoever her name was to make the fire, right? You can post down there. I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of this is her name type things. But, you're telling her, you said you're safe, right? You said you're good. You said you trust your alliance, then why not go for it? No, that's not how you're supposed to do it. I mean, I guess there's no real way to do it because it's the first time it's been done. But you're swaying a contestant to do something that will hurt her game. How is that beneficial to that person? It's not. She loses a vote now because she decided to do fire with Rob. Why didn't she do it with Sandra? Why didn't they say, okay, I'll do it with Sandra, because she'll beat Sandra. Sandra's sitting there trying to show her how to make fire. Sandra can't make fire. She would have 100% beat Sandra, but they didn't want it that way. They wanted her to lose, and she loses a vote. I don't know if she could have said, she may have said, well, I'll go against Sandra. They may have cut all that out. I don't know that. I don't know that's the case. But she, why is she competing against Rob? Somebody that's played the game 100 times. Rob makes fire. That's what he does. He's good at that. So you have this person that you're taking away something from her with something that's supposed to be coaches. You're supposed to coach them, right? So why are you taking from them? It's another aspect in the game now. If you was to keep doing this type of aspect, it just wouldn't work. That's why nobody knows about it yet. You know, they go there, and then now they have to, their whole game is turned upside down, and they got to refocus and losing votes, and no telling what's going to happen. But I guarantee you this. We're going to see someone's game drastically change or get voted out due to the coaches. And that's not fair for the new cast. It's just not fair. If you think it's fair, then explain to me why you think it's fair. It's not Survivor. It's another game. I like to keep saying that because that's what Jeff told me when I said that the public should get a percentage of the vote. It's not Survivor. It's another game. Well, this Survivor is turning into another game. I don't like that at all. So I'm not going to be part of season 39 Survivor. I will talk if they have some sort of, drama or whatever going down on the internet, like I'm about to talk about, or social media. I'll talk about stuff like that. I'm not going to discuss the season only because I'm not going to enjoy it. I'm not going to sit there and watch an hour of television when I have other things I could be doing, when I'm not enjoying what I'm watching. Now, I'm not saying that you won't enjoy it. You may love it. May be the best season ever, and watch it. I don't want people to stop watching it. I just can't enjoy it. That's all. I think it's messing the game up. I personally think that when you try to sway, if you're not actually in the game, like me playing the game, yeah, I'm going to sway people's, how people think. You're going to try to sway that because you're trying to get further in the game. But when you have someone not even playing, that's going to know everybody's strategy and that's going to know where everybody sits, when you have those people swaying the decision, you have Jeff that knows everything. He doesn't do that because he respects the game. He's part of the game, yes. He usually tells us, I'm not playing the game. Yes, he is. He's playing the game, and he has to get things out at Tribal Council. He has to get things out, and that's why he's amazing at what he does. He can do that easily. I just wanted to talk a little bit about what I think about 39 and explain to you guys why I decided not to YouTube or podcast on season 39. Season 40, to me, it's a big commercial waiting for season 40 because I can't wait for season 40. And I'm going to YouTube it. I'm going to podcast it. I'm going to do everything. It's going to be my life for 3 months. So that's going to be exciting when that happens. Now, I want to talk about what I said. They have a feud between CBS and Jeff Probst. Apparently, CBS released a clip or commercial of what's going on next episode. If you want to go check it out, go find it. I'm not going to post it anywhere. I'm going to let you, if you want to look at it, you go, it's somewhere, I'm sure. But obviously, CBS had a spoiler in there, and Jeff Probst is upset about it. Now, this is what Jeff has tweeted recently, and it's very different for Jeff to come at anybody. Jeff doesn't come personally at anybody. Regardless of what you think, Jeff's never disrespected me. He's always been extremely nice to me and my family. I've never had any problems with Jeff whatsoever. I've never seen him disrespect anybody on social media. He's not even disrespecting with this tweet. He's just speaking his mind. Okay, here's the tweet. Despite being on the air for 20 years, we still have not earned the right to approve our own promo spots. The purpose of a promo is to entice you to watch without giving away what it is we want you to watch. We have no say in it. Okay, we're going to get deep into this. What he's saying is they have no say to CBS. A lot of people think that there's two companies. There's SEG, which is Survivor. There's CBS. What Jeff is saying is they don't have a right as Survivor, SEG, to run their own commercial spots and to be in control of what CBS puts out there, which is messed up. That's a shame. This show is Jeff Probst's show. CBS likes to think it's theirs. I don't know if you know this, but Jeff doesn't even... CBS ultimately chooses what season they're going to do. They go into the big meeting. Jeff throws his ideas out there. Ultimately, CBS cuts it down. They were not going to do winners for season 40. That wasn't going to happen. That was ultimately a decision by CBS. It was going to be something else. That's a fact. Now, I can see Jeff's frustration with this because he works his butt off, right? He works his butt off for Survivor. He leaves his family for Survivor. He could leave it all alone. He could quit. Guess what happens when he quits? It's over. It's over. And I could see him getting upset. This is the type of thing that would make him walk away. You want that, CBS? You want Jeff to walk away? He's made you, him and Mark Burnett has made you hundreds of millions of dollars. And you don't even give the guys their own promo spots? That's crazy. It's crazy talk. Jeff should have earned the right for that. He said, despite being on the years for 20 years. He should earn the right for that just for giving his dedication, giving his life to you guys, giving his, leaving his family to the side, pushing everything to the side for CBS, for Survivor. And he doesn't get the respect to where he can, Jeff can't even do his own promo spots. They're good at what they do. I don't understand how you can't allow them to do their own promo spots. They've been doing the right thing for a reason. I'm sure they have I don't know this for a fact, but I'm sure they had a few seasons that they have done, that CBS have said, well, let's do this. Let's just give an example. Game Changers. Let's do Game Changers, and we'll pick the cast. I'm not saying that's what happened, but it sure seems like it. Because of the cast. Because of who was there. A lot of popular people with CBS, but not too many people that you actually know. Regardless of them changing the game, you don't even know who it is. Right? Then all of a sudden you have a bad season. It hurts the franchise of Survivor. It hurts what's going on. Let Jeff do what he needs to do with the show. You may have some new cat right out of college. I'm going to take control. We've lost numbers. We've had, 60 million people that used to watch this show. We're dropping numbers every year, so we're going to do something. Everybody drops numbers every year. It's been on for 20 years. You're never going to get 60 million again. It's never going to happen. Unless maybe you can get me back. And that's a talk there, because I said I'll never play again. So he made another tweet. He said, now this is Jeff reaching out to you guys, as the people that's watching this now are Survivor fans. You respect the game. And he is telling you right now, I encourage you to continue complaining in the hopes that they will finally submit. Said a few other things. Great episode. Enjoy. He wants control of what's going on. They sit out there for a month. They sit behind the desk and edit everything for no telling 3 months, 4 months, and then they can't run their own promotions. They submit it all to CBS, and they can't even run their own promotions. Let me give you an example. Look at Australians' promotions. Just Google a commercial for Australia's promotions. It's amazing. Now, I know I've said a few bad things about the Australia game, because I know specifically a few things about it that I don't agree with. When I don't agree with something, I talk about it. But their promotions are amazing. They allow them to do it. They do it. So I don't understand how SEG, which is Survivor, can't do their own stuff. Makes no sense. I wanted to do this video because, number one, I wanted to talk about the season just a little bit and to explain to you why I decided not to keep doing YouTubes on the season. And number two, the disrespect that CBS is giving Jeff Probst. It's crazy to me because without Jeff, you have nothing. You have nothing. What is it? The number one show right now in its time spot? It's probably the number one show in its time spot, and it hasn't. Maybe it lost a few times here and there, being the number one show. And what you're doing, I hope someone from CBS is watching, because I'm gonna tell you what's happening. What you're doing is you're aggravating, and you know he's been aggravated for a while because of you, because of CBS. Probst's been aggravated for a while. They won't let him do what he needs to do to try to keep this franchise going for another 10 years. They won't allow him. What's going to happen is he's going to walk away. And when he walks away, that hurts you as a viewer that loves Survivor. It hurts me that loves Survivor, and it may play again. I may not, but the circumstances is always out there for me to make that decision between me and my family. But then it hurts. So you need to complain about it as well. Don't let them do that. I don't know, tweet about it. Tag them in posts, tag them in Facebook, tag them in Twitter. Talk about it. Write articles about it. Because it's messed up. I don't understand it. So that was important enough for me to want to come on here and discuss it with you. Tell me what you think about it in the comments below. Tell me if you think that that CBS should control the show like that, or Jeff and the people that know what they're doing, that's hands-on in the field, that should stay in control of the show always. Let me know your opinion. Like the video if you like these type of subjects. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing YouTubes, and I guess every once in a while I'll throw it in there. If something crazy happens on the season, I may come back and talk about it. If I hear about it, I'll go back and watch the episode. I didn't even watch the last episode, but I watched the first one, and that was enough for me to be like, oh man, I do not like when you're trying to sway people into doing things when they're trying to win their dream. They're out there finally, and they're trying to win $1 million, and you have someone in their ear that they respect, probably trying to make them do something that they really wouldn't want to do or really wouldn't do in a normal life. Oh, you could do it. You could do it. Peer pressure, almost. No, it is peer pressure. So anyway, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed. Got my tiny house, about to start on it again. And subscribe. Keep hope alive.